Hey everyone, I wanted us to practice a little bit more with percents. We're still missing these, even though we have a good idea of what we're doing, we're messing up our decimal. So this says Darren took a quiz that had 22 problems on it. He missed 3 problems. What is his grade? His grade is the percent correct, and we're going to round it to the nearest whole percent, okay? So remember, we don't have the percent on this, so we can't change the percent to a decimal and multiply. We can't do that. So this will be an is over of equals percent over 100 problem. So, and you're going to be finishing these, okay? So, our of, remember that's our TWO. That's our total whole original. Well, our total number of problems is 22, okay? Our is the part. This is where we might mess up, but remember the part is what is correct. So I want you to think about it. If you have 22 questions and you missed 3 problems, how many did you get correct? Okay, and it looks like when I subtract, I get 19. Okay, so our job is to cross multiply this. So what do we get when we multiply 19 times 100? Hopefully you know you get 19 with 2 zeros. You move it twice, that decimal twice. On the other side, we get 22x. Your job is to finish this up. So remember, we divide both sides by 22. So 1900 divided by 22. This is what I want you to do. I know 22 won't go into 1. I know it won't go into 19. Your job is to make sure you finish this up and make sure it's rounded to here. So I do need a number here. Just take it one place and you're going to round it. Remember? So if it's like, let's say 87.6, I would look here, 5 or more, add 1 more, and it would be an 88. Okay? So your job is to divide this. So I want you to pause the video while you divide it. I'm not going to show you the answer. And then we're going to move on to number 2. Okay, so number 2 says, Kyla bought a shirt for $23, shoes for $80, and should say a necklace for $45. If there is 7.5% tax charged on her purchase, what will be the total purchase price? So we're not just going to find tax, we're going to find the total. So hopefully you know our first step is to find the total of our price, our subtotal. So I want you to add these numbers by yourself. So I'm getting an 8, 10, 14. So I see a subtotal of 148. Now I need to put 7.5% tax on that. So remember, we change our percent to a decimal and multiply. So when I change the percent, I move it 1, 2. So 0.075. So $148 times 0.075. So I want you to write that down and try to multiply it by yourself first, and then you can check it with mine. So this is my first row. Remember on the second row, if you've already started, make sure you've held your spot. Make sure you do the second row. So I have 56, carry the 5. 28 plus 5 is 33. 7 times 1 is 7, plus 3 is 10. 0, 10, carry the 1, 11. Okay, and then we move our decimal. We moved it twice here, right? That's how we change our percent to our decimal. But here, when I multiply, I'm going to move it 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So it looks like $11.10. So your job is to add that to the subtotal. Make sure you write it 148.00. Add the tax, and that will give you your final answer. Pause the video if you need more time. At video place, video games are all marked down 25% from the original price. Juan buys one game that's originally $60 and another one that's originally priced $72. What will be the total price before tax? Okay, so we need our total before tax. So hopefully you know we need our subtotal first. So see if you can find that subtotal by yourself. Don't even touch the 25% yet. So hopefully you know when I say subtotal, you're adding the original numbers. And I'm getting 132. So that's my subtotal. This is going to be 25% off. So I'm trying to find the total, basically the sale price, the total sale price. So I'm going to take 25% off this. I decided not to take it off these individually because I think that's more work. So remember, change the percent to a decimal. So I get 0.25 and multiply. So your job is to multiply that. I'm going to stop and let you multiply. So I'm getting 660 for the first row. Make sure you hold your spot for the second row. So 2 times 2, 2 times 3, 2 times 1. And then remember, we move our decimal 2 times. So what does this represent? Hopefully we know that this is the mark down. We're marking it down. This is like the off. So your job is to subtract that original total, take away the off, and then you will get your final answer. So subtract that and put a box around your final answer.